Hey guys, so today we're gonna talk about how to make your bed smarter.
So these days, every part of our lives is getting a little bit smarter, you know, smartphones, wearables, smart watches, smart TVs.
Smart car.
Smart cars, and now the smart bed. So Beautyrest SleepTracker sent over this little kit that you can make any bed a smart bed. They also have a bigger system that's like a full adjustable smart bed technology thing, but this was perfect for us because we do not have that bed. So Blake and I both have smart watches which will, you know, track your sleep, but I can't fall asleep with something on my wrist. I just, you know, I'll sleep on it or I'll wake up with like an imprint on my face and it's just no good. But I always wanted to, you know if I'm getting enough sleep or know if I'm sleeping at least deeply enough.
Yeah, you know, sometimes because I feel like I sleep 10 hours or 8 hours, but I wake up exhausted, dude. Like I wake up tired and I'm like, dude, like, did I really get that like adequate sleep? Or I wake up and I just look fatigued.
Yeah, and the sleep tracker pretty much does that. So pretty much you set it up and it will track your sleep. It'll tell you how, like how many hours you got, REM, deep, light sleep, how many times you woke up during the night, your heart rate,
dude, that's perfect,
your breathing, it does it all.
So the sleep tracker couldn't come at a more perfect time because we always wanted to figure out like what's going on in the night. Like, are we really sleeping?
Right.
And then now we're gonna get down to the wire and figure out how we're sleeping.
And I mean, I sleep a lot, but I still wake up really tired, which I was always thinking maybe I'm not getting good enough sleep. So now I got to track my sleep for a week with this guy, and I could see how many hours I was getting, how good of a sleep it was, how many times I woke up. And you know, Blake and I, we travel all the time, so we're always on different time zones, jet lagged, and trying to, you know, keep track of if we're getting enough sleep, you know, even over the course of a month. And this thing's really been helpful for us with that.
And what makes the sleep tracker even better is that it's a super easy setup.
Yeah guys, it's literally 3 pieces. There's like the processor, home base, and then 2 little sensors you put on each side of the bed. So, you know, if you sleep with someone else, they can make their own profile as well. And pretty much all you do is you put these sensors under the bed. They have a little sticky thing on the back, you pull it off, you stick them down. Once they're down, you plug them into the processor, plug the processor into the wall, and then the rest goes through your phone on an app, pretty much connected to your Wi-Fi, and you're beginning to track sleep. What's awesome is that you don't have to tell it that you're in bed. Once it senses that you've been laying down for 2 hours, it will track your sleep until you wake up, until no one is in your bed for an hour. So like if you wake up and go to the bathroom, it'll still continue to track your sleep for that night unless you stay out of bed for an hour. So, you know, sometimes don't get caught playing Candy Crush in the bathroom, but it will track it. And it's just super cool to see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how smart like your bed's gonna become, literally. Like super easy.
I don't think you realize how much Blake and I are like really excited about this because I've been trying to figure out if I'm getting good enough sleep and when I'm waking up and how much of it is actually like the good, like
REM deep sleep. Well, you know what? Because I always tell people that all you need is 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So I get about 5 or 6, and people are always telling me, you know what? That's not good for you. That's not good for you. But I'm always advocating that it is. Now I'm really gonna figure out in those 5 hours if I'm getting adequate sleep. So I'm about 3 to 4 days into it. George has been doing it for about a week, so he knows a little bit more on how he's actually sleeping.
Well, what's crazy is that you can actually see like the bad nights and the good nights. And I know like last night I had a really good night's sleep. And on Friday, because I guess Thursday night, I left for San Diego and I had to wake up super early and I went to bed at like, it says I went to bed at 1:51 and like my graphs all over the place. I was like
how many hours of sleep did you get?
I got 5 hours and 41 minutes of total sleep. So I woke up, I guess probably my first alarm went off at 7, and then I snoozed it for a little bit, and then I was awake in bed.
I mean, you can literally see this.
Yeah.
Like, you can see when his first alarm went off, second alarm, because it like changes in the graph.
Yeah, but like what's crazy is that there was a lot of light sleep. Like I didn't really get much deep sleep, a little bit of REM, but then last night.
Okay, but like, this is the day before your trip, so
yeah,
you may have a lot going on.
You were like thinking and like don't want to sleep through your alarm and all that stuff. And last night I got home from my trip, I was exhausted, so went to bed at midnight and like just a ton of REM, woke up a few times, but like I was out. Like I was exhausted, I needed the rest. And you know, I slept for, it says 10 hours and 14 minutes, which
10 hours.
May or may not be
I think what's
exactly
also
true.
like, it actually like scores you.
Yeah.
So like that Friday night, George got like a D, maybe an F.
Yeah.
It was a 66%.
Yeah.
But last night you got an 85.
Yeah.
Which is like a major, like a huge increase.
It's a B plus.
Yeah, dude.
So, I mean, it's kind of like a little game you get to play with yourself. It also makes me want to wake up early just to see how I slept, which is also kind of funny.
I mean, guys, on average, how many hours a night do you sleep? Is it over 5, under 5? Is it 8? Leave us a comment below and let us know how many hours of sleep you get per night.
Yes. So Blake and I are super excited to have this. We're going to be kind of documenting our daily sleep on our Instagram. So if you follow us at Gents Lounge or at Blake Scott or at Atlas and Mason, you can kind of see our journey and see if we're sleeping enough.
That's right.
Which I don't know if it's cool to you guys, but it's super cool to us. And you know, thanks to Beautyrest for sending this over. We're excited to use this for the rest of our sleeping days and kind of see if we can generate some better sleep because we have the knowledge of how we've been sleeping. Yeah. We'll have a link to the Beautyrest SleepTracker down below. You guys can check it out. Honestly, I highly recommend it because I feel like it's just good to know. Like we said, things you got to spend more money on.
Yeah.
Your bed was at the top of that list.
Yeah. Good mattress. Now this is gonna, perfect.
Exactly. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get to 75K. So wait, I think it's down there still. So if you can get us to 75K, we're gonna do some huge giveaways, some fun stuff.
Big time.
So tell your friends, share this video, and thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks.
Rise and shine.